This is just a quick introduction to a spreadsheet that I created to help sort of track pupils' progress that were doing the FCSE qualification. Now I've taken all the names out of the students that I had in there, but I've left some of their data in as well. So we're looking at some year 7 beginners. So obviously the first thing you could do is put the student's name in. And as you can see, as you put it in there, it goes all the way and adds it into the summary as well, which eventually will show the student's name in the class, how many points they've got overall, what national curriculum level they've got, and whether they've got a pass, merit or distinction. As my students that were in this spreadsheet before haven't completed their listening yet for this first unit, it does look like a lot of them are underachieving at this moment in time. So we're going to put the student in. Now what I've got here is an S for SEN, an L for literacy, a C for current national curriculum level, an A for the level they're aiming for by the end of year 7, and the C number would be the candidate number. And then literally we've got your writing, and imagining that they're in year 7, they wouldn't have done any past or future. So especially not my students, as they get one lesson a fortnight. So let's say they get 10 out of 10 for that. As you can see that there's a 10 come up straight away there. However, if they were to resit later on when they had learnt some past or future tense, let's say they get 20 because they get full marks, what this function does here is takes the best mark from the 2 in the 2 columns. So it'll only count the best mark and it will add the 20 marks to total marks for the unit there. And the same goes for the speaking. They do a 10, maybe in year 7 or 8 they're more confident, they want to do it again, they've got time to do it again, they get 20 again because they're a star pupil. So again, as you can see, because of the function here, that will only actually pick out their best one, and also you can see that students had to resit. Now in the case of this student here, they actually didn't pass their writing with me, so at some point I will be asking them to resit. And there we go, if we put a 10 in out of 10, it's showing that they got 10 marks for that. Now all the colours do here, it's probably a little bit redundant, but I've just put it in for me, is that it grades the sort of top mark, it gives it the greenest colour, and the lowest mark gets the reddest colour, so it puts the whole class on a sliding scale, and it just really gives me a visual to who's sort of doing the best in the class and so on. But you know, it's not necessary, I suppose, for the FCSE. Now as for the reading, because it was the first year we've done it, I let the students sit the level 4 paper, the level 5 and the level 6, and I used set 4 for each one because it was just more relevant to what we'd been learning this year. So again, I've been able to record the 3 marks that the students got for those, and again, because of the formula here, that will just take the best mark of the 3. Now some centres might only do a level 5 and a level 6, or a level 4 and a level 5. That way that will still pick out the best mark that they've got. And even if they don't pass the paper but they still get more marks on level 6, for example, it's just going to count their best mark. The listening would be done in the same way. So if we say for our student here, he got 9 on the level 4, he got 8 on the level 5, and 7 on the level 4. Sorry, so it would be 16 because it's doubled, and then 7 times 3 would be 21. Then obviously that chooses the best score out of it. Now I haven't figured out how to double and treble these automatically because it would be a little bit labour intensive trying to find that out as well. So yeah, and then the same, we do set 3 for the listening. We've got 9, 16 and 21, and again it's picking out his best marks. So far Carl, our made up student, is on a 5A, and that would give him a merit. and he's ended up with 82 marks in total for everything that he's done for this first unit, meeting people. And that's taking the information taken from here, which I've put in the grade boundaries. So obviously 30 to 59 would be a pass per unit. 60 to 89 is a merit, and 90 to 120 would be a distinction. So the next step really, when the students have more than one unit, is to add to this table here and give them an overall thing for the whole unit, but I haven't got that far yet. So I hope that doesn't leave you with any questions, but if it does, just drop me a message, and obviously you can just change any bits that you want to. So if you find this part irrelevant, you can just delete those columns and so on. But any other questions, just drop me a message.